Welcome to lecture video series Renewable Energy Resources 18EE 653. Today's class we are going to see the types of solar collectors. So solar collector which absorbs the sun energy and converted into heat energy for the various applications. What are the solar collectors? Types of the solar collectors which is used for this kind of conversions in the sense. So the collectors are marketed to utilize a thermal energy from sun. It can be subdivided into two categories. Okay, one is a flat plate collector. Another one is concentrated collectors. So flat plate collectors in the sense the collector is in the flat size. The collector's shape is in flat size. For example, solar water heater collector. It is a flat size. Okay, concentrator collector in the sense the collector shape will be changed depends upon the application where we are using. For example, if you talk about the solar cooker, two types of the collectors are used. One is a flat bed, the wooden box. There the pot or the cooker will be kept above the absorber. So there is a glazing material. Whenever the sun rays falls onto this glazing material, in the sense the reflection will be taking place, so more heat will be absorbed and this pot will be boiled with the rice or vegetables, in the sense then the cooking made easy. One more method is a parabolic dish method. Parabolic dish method in the sense, as like in our house we have a DTH, direct to home dish antenna. In the dish antenna we have a parabolic in nature and there is a central part, we call it as a LNB or LNA filter will be there. So whenever the signal falls onto this parabolic reflector, in the sense that will be reflected and it will be gathered in the focal point in the LNB or LNA filter and the signal will be obtained. This is normal dish television. So similar way, the parabolic dish will be used for heating the particular cooker or particular pot or the vessel. Okay, so the parabolic dish is covered with the aluminum foil or some kind of material where the sun's energy will be gathered and it will be reflected to the focal point, and this is a receiver. From this receiver the more heat will be generated. That heat will boil the cooker and boil the vessel or the vessel inside the things which is inside the vessel. Okay, so this is nothing but the another kind of collectors. Okay, so first we will see the flat plate collectors. So flat plate collectors in the sense the flat collectors is a common type of collector. It is a common type wherever we are using most of the domestic application, the flat plate collectors are used. It is also called as a non-concentrating collectors. So concentrating collectors in the sense various types, evacuated types, parabolic dish type, heliostatic field collectors, Stirling collector, Rankine collectors. Many collectors are there in that concentrating collectors. Here it is a non-concentrating collectors. It is also called as non-imaging collectors. Non-imaging collector or non-concentrating collectors is also called as a flat plate collectors, which has the same area for intercepting and absorbing the solar radiation. So solar radiation falls onto this area where it can be absorbed, and if you see this diagram, this is nothing but one kind of a flat plate collector. So here this is nothing but the collector. Okay, this part is nothing but the collector where the sun radiation will be absorbed, and glazing material used in order to, glazing material is nothing but one kind of panel will be used with mirror or plastic material which can absorb more amount of heat from the sun. And here we are using absorber and insulation. Why insulation is used in the sense, in order to avoid the loss of heat. If you are not using insulation in the bottom side, then whatever the amount of heat absorbed by the absorber will be lost in the bottom side. So to avoid the heat moving out, okay, for that we are using insulation. Normally the insulation is coated with the black paint coating or some coating will be provided in order to absorb the heat, okay, and not to dissipate the heat. Okay, for that we are using insulation. And here one more thing is there given, it is nothing but fluid inlet and fluid outlet, where the suppose if you want to heat the water, in the sense the water should be passed through this inlet, and the output of the outlet is nothing but hot water will be obtained. Okay, this is a normal simple flat plate collector. Okay, so this is a typical collector. So any collector, flat type collector, which consists of five parts. First part is nothing but dark flat plate absorber of the solar energy, and second one is a transparent cover, flat plate absorber, transparent cover, heat transport fluid, heat insulation backing, insulated casing. So these are all the five types or five important parts of any solar flat plate collector. So first one is nothing but dark flat plate absorber of the solar energy. That means dark flat plate absorber. Absorber in the sense collects the energy. So absorber consists of a thin absorber sheet. Okay, it may be like aluminum, or it may be steel, or it may be copper, or it may be polymerific materials can be used. Such kind of coating will be given to this point, okay, where the sun energy will be absorbed. And since these polymerific materials are used as a metal for good heat conduction process, and if you are going with the copper, in the sense copper is expensive when but it is a better conductor, and it is less prone to the corrosion is very less when going with the aluminum. If you use aluminum, more corrosion will be there, but in copper it is corrosive factor is very less. And in location with average availability of the solar energy, in the sense flat plate collectors are sized approximately of 0.5 to 1 square foot per gallon of daily hot water use. Second parts is nothing but transparent cover. So this allows the solar energy to pass through but reduces the heat energy. The third one is nothing but heat transparent fluid. So as I told here, there is a heat fluid will be, the fluid will be passed through this collector, in the sense in first inlet is the fluid is in cold condition, and outlet of the fluid is nothing but hot condition, because the sun energy is absorbed by the absorber, so that heat and the solar energy is converted into heat energy. Okay, and also to remove the heat from the absorber, we are using anti-freezing component or agent, or we can use air, or we can use water as a fluid. Okay, so the fluid is usually circulated through the tubing to transfer the heat from the absorber to the insulated water tanker. And fourth parts is nothing but heat insulation backing. So it is normally used for the fluid tubing method. And fifth one is nothing but insulated casing. So here the glass is made up of polycarbonate cover. So whenever the solar radiation pass through this transparent cover, and it impinges the blackened absorber and surface of the high absorptivity, the large portion of this energy is absorbed by the plate, and then this is transferred to the transfer medium into the fluid tubes, which is carried away for the storage or for the use of the particular applications. And the transparent cover is used to reduce the convection losses from absorber plate through the restraint of the stagnant air layer between absorber plate and the glass, and also which reduces the radiation loss. So radiation loss from the collector, as the glass is transparent to the shortwave radiation by the sun. So it is the glazing material should be opaque, then only more heat will be generated based upon the solar radiation. So for solar water heating system in home applications and solar space heating application, for this flat plate collectors are normally used. There are various types of flat plate collectors. One is a flat plate air collector, flat plate liquid collector, and flat plate air collector and flat plate liquid collector. So flat plate air collector, in the sense, this is the diagram. So here air collector, in the sense, here it uses, that means this collector uses the heat as a transport medium, and the air plate is used mainly for solar space heating. So the collector will absorb the heat energy, and that heat energy is passed through the room surface in order to heat the particular room or particular space or particular furnace or particular boiler or particular slab. For that, this flat plate air collectors are used. The absorber of the plate can be made of metal sheets or layer of the screen or non-metallic material. So air flows past of the absorber by using the natural convection or a fan. We can use here, suppose air is moving, in the sense if we are using fan or a blower, then the heat will be spreaded over the room, so the room become heated. So for that we are using that, for the convection process, natural convection process, we are using the fan. So air does not conduct heat as easily as liquid, but air collectors are typically less efficient than the liquid collectors. The next one is nothing but flat plate liquid collectors. So flat plate liquid collectors, in this is the diagram for the flat plate liquid collector. Here it is a fluid duct will be there, and absorption plate and transparent cover will be there, and down is insulation, and this is casing. So the casing is to avoid the heat to be dissipated outside, and insulation also used as a back case for this support. And fluid duct is nothing but in water heating system this is used, liquid. So duct, in the sense inside the duct the fluid will be passed, and here absorption plate which can absorb the solar energy, and upper part of the absorption plate is nothing but a transparent glass or the transparent cover with the plastic sheet is covered. Okay, so these collectors use the liquid as a transport medium. So here the previous one, the flat plate collector, air is used as a transport medium. Here liquid is used as a transport medium. So liquid plate collectors, heat liquid is flows through the tube adjacent to the absorber plate. So it is a simplest liquid system. Use household water that is heated and it is passed through the solar collector, then it flows to the house for heating purpose. So solar pool heating, so we want to heat the swimming pool, in the sense we can go for pool heating system which uses the liquid flat plate technology, but the collectors are typically unglazed, in the sense properly coated with the plastic material. So liquid tubes can be welded to the absorbing plate, or they can be integrated with the absorbing plate. So the liquid tubes are connected at both the ends by large diameter of the header tubes. The next one is